This episode contains discussion about suicide and other sensitive mental health topics that may be triggering to some individuals. Viewer discretion is advised.
Listen, if you are struggling, ask for help. It is okay. No one expects you to be strong. You are not an island. You are not meant to be an island.
You need to block out the noise and focus on what God says about you and how you want to show up in this world.
See a therapist. See your pastor. See somebody. Because as much as you may think that no one cares and no one loves you, no one sees you or hear you, that's not true. That couldn't be farther from the truth.
You are worthy of every good thing that comes your way.
Yeah. What's up, babies? Welcome back to another episode of The Purposeful Podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest, and if I look tired, I don't want to hear it. I'm tired. I am tired. It is 7 p.m. I'm your hostess, Dannika Giddings, and we are here with another amazing guest. If you are new here, please like, share, subscribe, welcome, grab yourself a pillow, a blanket, a sheet, and get comfortable because we will be discussing purpose in everything that you do. And just, this is a safe space. This is more than just a podcast. We are a family. And if you are not new here, you know the drill. Just get comfortable. We're in for a good conversation. I have with me the beautiful, the gorgeous, the most amazing. This girl's energy, her vibe, her character, everything is just 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. We have with us today the owner of Prowell Fitness, Miss Denita. I was about to say Dannika. Listen.
Yeah, the name is close. That's fine.
Miss Denita Prowell. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm hungry. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, you forget to eat.
I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot to eat. It was a crazy busy day, and I'm just exhausted. And you guys don't need to tell me that I look tired. I know.
Maybe we should get up and stretch.
It's never that.
Because I don't like seeing people looking tired and...
Okay.
We can't move.
Let me get up. Let me shake it off. I'm shaking it off.
Shake it off.
Full of energy, 100%. According to our photographer, videographer today, accountants are always tired. I don't agree. That's just crazy. That's crazy work.
But to think about it, when I think about the accountant at my place of work,
you don't even.
She's always walking through the aisles
that's. I would have you guys know I am full of energy. I'm hip. I'm a hip happening person.
She's a hip accountant. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So I haven't gone gym in a while. It's confession.
Okay.
And normally, I'm more energized when I'm in the gym. You know how that goes? When you stop exercising, you kind of get sluggish and it's a little off. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but it happens to me. I need to be in the gym.
Yeah. Especially if you're used to exercising. Once you stop, you feel as if something is missing. And once you... or was it the opposite for you? When you go to the gym, you get tired? Or when you go to the gym,
when I go to the gym, I actually get energized.
Just want to make sure I got that clear. Yeah, because when you go, you release a lot of stress and all of that. So afterwards, you feel a bit revived.
Yeah, because some people go to the gym so that they can be fit and all these things. I go to the gym so I don't punch somebody.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I go to the gym so I don't
You probably need a therapist.
No, no. I tried a therapist once. I do.
Okay.
I do. I always encourage people to go to therapy and speak to a therapist. But I don't know if I truly am comfortable enough to express the much that I need to express to a therapist because I'm a bit closed off, and that's just the truth.
You don't trust the therapist.
I don't trust the therapist. I don't trust no one.
Therapy is good. I mean,
have you ever done therapy?
Yes, I have.
Really?
It was
here
good.
In Ghana?
Right here in Ghana, actually at GRPA, if you're looking for a therapist. There is one right there upstairs. I can't remember the procedure, but you can call them. They have a Facebook page and everything. Hear me?
Free promotion.
I promoted GRPA.
Right,
I'll give you some commission or something, or free checkups yearly. But yeah, they have a therapist there, so you can go and it's quite reasonable.
Okay. So tell us a bit about you're into fitness. You're
Yes,
clearly
I am.
into mental health wellness because you're advising us to take
Yeah, the whole
therapy.
package.
She is the whole packet.
Oh,
Are
wow.
you single?
We talking
Don't
about
be
that
afraid to
tonight.
say it on the,
We
on the
talking
camera.
about that tonight.
Guys, I don't know. Maybe I could.
When I said the
Try
whole
to-
package, I meant wellness, right?
Oh, I
But-
think it's like more than just the wellness thing. But listen, if you could try your luck, maybe she's single, maybe she's not. I don't know. She doesn't want to say on the podcast. But so you're into fitness, you're into wellness, you're into what else are you into? I see a lot of videos with you.
Spirituality, making sure that I am connected to my source.
Yes,
Yes, which
that's
is
so
Jesus
good.
Christ.
Yes. And in case you
Big up
didn't know,
JC.
now you know. In case you didn't know who she was talking about.
Yes.
Just talking about Jesus Christ. Okay,
Mhm.
go ahead. You were saying.
So you asked me if I'm connected, into fitness. I'm into, marketing.
Okay.
I'm into, I have a business. What else do you want to know?
We're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to talk about Prowell's fitness and why you got into that specific area of business. So she's an all-rounder. She is just into everything. Guys, if you meet, I don't know, a lot of you know her, but if you meet her, her energy is just, it's 10 out of
This girl is sweating
10.
my head tonight.
Like, honestly, at the first time I met you, it was at, you just reminded me, oh my gosh, economy. We met at economy, but we didn't really have a conversation then. I think we had the first conversation at Panorama Practice.
Panorama practice, yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. And you are also into photography and videography. Cause
Yeah,
you
I dabble. I'm not a
she's
pro
so
at that,
good.
but I dabble.
Yeah,
If I can get an opportunity to learn, maybe right here.
Yeah. Don't worry, Q's gonna
You
give
never
you some
know.
classes. But that you're actually really good at that. Because I saw you do some videos with your phone. Like when people do their videos on the cameras, I'm like, okay, Denita could do better. Like this. That's not even.
Oh my
Like,
goodness. But
okay.
yeah.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna have you come and do my videos because it's 10 out of 10.
I think it's just a mindset that I have that anything that I put my hands to do, that it must be of quality.
Yeah.
It must be good.
Yeah.
It must be of substance, because you don't want to, all right, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then it's not making any real impact.
Yeah.
So
that's
you must impact whatever you're involved in. You
and
must
that
have impact.
actually aligns with a lot of basically purpose, everything that you have going on, everything that you do. And I always say that every single thing that you experience in life, I don't know about anyone else. I refuse to let life just happen to me.
Yeah.
Everything that I've been through, everything that I'm currently going through, and everything that is to come, the good, the bad, the ugly, the in between, everything must have a reason, must have purpose inside.
Yeah.
Because not me gonna just be sitting saying, oh my God, this happened, and I'm gonna just sit and cry and not learn a lesson from it, not develop character from it, not start a business out of it. Like something got to, it has to have reason, it has to have purpose. And I think that it's good what you said. Everything that you do it with excellence, basically. And I think it's very important, especially for people in the kingdom. Like, I feel like everything that you do, because God is excellence, I like to be a reflection
Of excellence.
of excellence.
Of course. And we're made in his image and his likeness.
Exactly.
So
And
therefore,
so tell us about we're going to get to the business aspect of things, but tell us about your walk with God and how you decided to align your life with his calling, his purpose, and everything.
well, my walk with God is interesting. Like every other person, I would like to believe.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in a church. From the time I was conceived,
Not conceived. I would say barn, because I don't know if mom and daddy conceived you near like the church.
well, yes, let's make that correction. Read that.
Yeah. That's
Anyways, yeah, from the time I know myself, I'm in the church. My mom is very committed and very active in the church.
Shout out
And
to
so
Mom.
that's all I knew growing up. But at the same time, it kind of created a deficiency when it comes to living in the world. Because remember, we still have to exist in this space.
yeah.
when it comes to knowing how to operate in a social setting without compromising who you are.
Right.
It's like I had to find me in all of that. So I wouldn't say that I completely walked away from church and everything, but I had my own experience in this world. Nothing is wrong with that.
Nothing is wrong with that, right?
I did some things that I'm not pleased with, but I have seen the demonstration of God in His redemptive power. I've seen Him in that space of grace where it's like if the song that says He keeps running after you.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I would say I feel like if God strangled me by the neck and pulled me back as a child.
He just had to. He just had to grab you by the collar.
What are you doing? Get it together. And and now I feel relaxed now in His presence without trying to figure out who am I. I know who I am in Christ. I know who I am in this world. I know how to show up. And I'm thankful for that.
That is so good. And you said that you basically grew up in the church. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that you find when persons grow up in the church or when you're a PK is like a lot of pressure.
Wow. Yeah.
Right? Did you ever feel that pressure? Did that cause you to drift from church?
Oh yeah. I remember one time I like to dance too. I don't think I mentioned that. But I was dancing in high school for matrimony competition and we came to Georgetown. Because originally I'm from Bartico. I have to mention that.
Big up Bartico.
Big up Bartico. And my family, big up Granny. Anyways, as I was saying, we came to Georgetown for matrimony competition and we were having a good time just living outside where we were staying. And my friend, a guy was lying on the concrete or the grass. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And I just sat on his back, like innocently just sat on his back. And that was a big thing for like the teachers. It was me and my friend. We were living with the guys. We had no intentions of allowing it to be sexual or anything. But we get pulled up. But our life is under a microscope, and you have to make sure that you don't do certain things. It's like, oh man, I can't live.
Right. Like
I can't be.
Can I not play? I was playing. What?
Yeah, we were having a good time. I was in high school. I probably was in Form 3.
Okay. Yeah, that's that. I find that a lot of people, like I said, when they grow up in the church, they just they fall out of church because of the pressure that is applied.
Yeah,
you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to be this way, and it people are just searching for who they are, and you're basically being told who you are before you even recognize yourself.
Yeah.
So that's,
you must do this, you must do that, don't do that. It's a lot of don't do this, don't do that growing up, especially with parents, back then. I think what we have learned now, we should at least demonstrate a little bit more grace to our kids when that time comes.
And then even in that, like when you grew up and you found your way back, you're going to tell us the experience about how you found your way back to the church, because you did say that you drifted a little bit. But when you realized that you would have drifted, like how did you find your way back?
I had to pull away. I deleted Instagram, like the things that would be distractions. Yeah, I had to pull away from just the social setting. I didn't go to much events. And I realized in that space of like, I don't want to say sin, because in that space where you're not where you are, you feel as if you can't grow. My business suffered. Yeah. It's like I was so distracted. My business suffered. I couldn't get. I felt like if I was what was the word I'm looking for? But I felt deficient or inefficient. Like you just can't get things done.
You can't get things done. You can't get
You're
it right.
writing it down, but you can't do it.
Yeah.
And
it's like a stagnated place.
Yes, I felt stagnant.
Yeah.
I felt stagnant and dry and just. So what happened? I just stepped away. I isolated myself for a while. It was just me and God. Of course, I did things to draw closer to him and all of that. And by the time, a few months after, I started feeling a bit better and I started showing up again and I started getting involved.
Yeah.
And that's where I realized I need to invest my time into other young people's lives,
Yeah.
showing up for them. That's when I realized I'm not only living for me, I am living to ensure that I leave a mark.
Yeah.
I'm living to ensure that I provide guidance to other people. And that's why I danced again this year after so many years.
Hey.
Yes.
Love that.
I danced for a convention. I supported our youths for debating competition. I just got busy.
Yeah,
I
that is
didn't
so
want to
good
be
though.
distracted.
Yeah.
So I got busy in the things that I know would bear fruit.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
So important. I love that you said that. I love that you said that because a lot of times we are busy, but not. You're busy, you're productive in the things of the world, but nothing that you're doing is making an impact. It's like you are existing in a way
Yeah.
instead of just living in purpose. I don't know. I always feel like everything that I do, is intentional.
That's right.
It's intentional and it's for a greater purpose than me. So even if like I was just telling you how my day go and you would say, oh my God, that's exhausting, that's a lot. Even if I'm exhausted, it's not, I don't do what I
Right.
do for just
you.
me.
Right.
So there's so much more people that I think I can touch. And I feel like in the Caribbean, people need to know that they can do the things that they would normally see other persons outside the Caribbean, let's say in the US, do and achieve. For example, like I noticed we're expanding the arts. We have a lot of comedians, we have singers,
We
and
have
it's
really
like
talented people.
very talented people, but it was a time when people didn't feel as though they can go and tell your mother you want to be a singer. Go and tell your Caribbean parent that you want to be a singer back in the
Right.
days. They'd be like,
It doesn't
what?
bring in no money.
Exactly.
What
Like,
are you
girl,
gonna
get a real job. Get you a real
Go
job.
be a lawyer or a doctor. That was it.
That's it.
Lawyer, doctor, and if you're in communities like Bartico or Maddy or so, you could be a teacher. You could work
Yeah.
at the admin office.
Yeah, but anything else is just be so for real. Like, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do? But I love the fact that everybody's more open-minded these days. Like,
It's good to be open-minded.
and you get people are able to express. Some people express a little too much, not gonna lie, but some people are able to express how they're feeling and open up about what they want to do and what they truly want to be and what aligns with their purpose. And I love that. I love that for where we are in this time. And listen, because if I was alive back in the days, I don't know, because them 1,000,001 children that your grandparents got couldn't be me.
9 and 10 of them things.
That's diabolical.
My
I-
grandmother in heaven probably looking down at me,
Yeah.
saying,
Oh my
"You told
gosh.
something, yo, why you making no
Why
cherry yet?"
Granny can get a hole because this. I love kids. I do. I want to have 3 kids.
Oh, that's good. I wanted 5 initially. But as a
Wow.
big girl, no. So
As a
5
big
ain't
auntie,
happening now.
yeah,
I probably
okay.
gotta freeze my eggs, but
It's not even. You're not that big. You're not that big. So tell us about you. Grew up in church. You kind of drifted. You went back. Was there an experience that caused you or forced you back into the presence of God, or you just realized that you were drifting and you just consciously decided, okay, I'm gonna step away and sort myself out because I want to be connected to God? Or was there a specific thing that happened that caused you to be forced into the presence of God?
there's a series of things.
Okay.
It's a series of things.
We got time.
But that's all I'll say. It's
a series of things.
yeah.
Okay.
There were a series of activities. But yeah.
Don't be afraid to say if mommy listening, you know.
But
because-
they kind of what happened, sometimes you're going through things, and then one particular thing might be similar to what happened before, and that just caused the explosion within.
yeah.
That broke everything down. Whatever fragments you had holding up, that just
Yeah,
pulled
that
it
was the
down.
last
It's like,
straw.
yeah, that's the last straw. And that is when I realized, but I'm not going to pinpoint what the situation is.
Oh, okay. But that's fine. That's fine. Listen, I understand being pushed. I think that you want to see me get into the presence of God. Let something happen. Oh my gosh, the way I run.
I saw a video with you say you run, you don't walk.
Run into the presence of God. And the experience that actually, so you know how some people say they believe in a higher power, they don't
believe in God.
They don't believe in God. They believe in a higher power.
That's not you.
That's not. No, I believe. Listen, the amount of things that God brought me through and out of, I know that I did not do it in my own strength, and I've experienced God in a realest way. Like I was at the breaking point, and I'm just gonna say this. We're gonna skip past it, like I didn't say it. Right, real quick. I struggle with suicidal thoughts. Skip past it. Real quick, we're gonna talk about
that's
that.
Okay. I struggle with suicidal thoughts too.
But it was intense, and I was at the point where everything was going wrong. Like I was in a messed up mind frame, and I was feeling so much pain that I had to literally scream to get the pain off my chest. When I tell you this pain was so much, I could not breathe, and I said, God, listen. I don't want to be here anymore. We've established that I don't want to be here. So I'm not going to live for me anymore. So if you want me here, please, is either you take this pain or I take my life. That was the option.
Take the pain
that was
or
it.
Take my life.
That was it. You take this pain or I'm clocking out right now. And when I tell you, and it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but when I tell you instant relief, I kid you not, immediate relief. And I call that period the peace that surpasses all understanding. So even though I've never felt happier in that period. I've never felt happier because things were still falling apart. But I just had this peace, this calmness, like everything was going to be okay. And even if everything wasn't going to be okay, none of this is for me either way. So I don't need to fight out. Like God is going to fight this battle. I don't need to fight up. This is it. So...
And that goes back to understanding purpose too.
Right. Understanding that this life is not just really about you.
It's really not about you. You're just a speck in everything that's happening. Your impact is great, yes. Yeah. But you're just a speck in the whole scheme of things.
And then the crazy thing about it is if you have an assignment, if God has assigned this purpose to you and you do not fulfill the purpose, it will be fulfilled.
Yeah, he can use who
he's going to use somebody else.
Yep.
You can choose to be the vessel or not to be the vessel, but God's will be done.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized, okay, I want to be the vessel. I want to live a life of purpose. I want to live a life of impact. I want to be able to encourage people. I want to be the vessel. So I'm saying, God, yes. I'm saying, yes, use me as the vessel. So that is when I realized, girl, when I tell you,
and I'm happy that you got over that suicidal thoughts, because
I don't know if I got over it, but it's
the devil is a liar.
It comes back. But I think I deal with it much better.
Okay.
I handle it much better, and I understand because of the experiences that I've had. I understand purpose.
Okay.
More so now than ever. So even if something is happening that would cause me to be in that mindset, and sometimes nothing is happening, like nothing dramatic happened, that thought just creeps in to your...
It could be for several reasons. Like you may think you're not doing enough.
You
may think that what you do is just... Like anybody can come and do this. I don't have to do it. Why am I on this earth?
Like, what is life?
Yes. But the thing with... So the other day I know this Jamaican girl, I think she was a model. She committed suicide.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was so sad.
And she posted a video saying how she's feeling, and then she actually did it. And that touched me, because I don't like to see people go through that. I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like if there's no light at the end of your situation. But once we understand that we need to change our perspective. That's what I want to say. We need to change how we see situations that happen to us.
Yeah.
And we need to understand, like what we kept saying, our purpose.
Yeah.
Once we're rooted and grounded in what we do, then we will realize that, yo, I'm a badass.
Yeah.
I am,
Everything in a bag of chips.
and I can do all things through
Through
Christ who gives me strength.
Yeah.
It may seem difficult. The road or the hill may seem rocky and too high, but you can get over it. You can do what you have to do.
That is so true. And I like to listen people do not take those things as serious as they should. When people are saying that they're having those thoughts, it's not taken as seriously as it should be. Until persons actually do something, and then it's like, oh my God, I didn't know.
And if somebody expresses that to you, you need to have somebody with them for a while.
Avail myself to people that I know. I don't care what I have going on. If you ever tell me that you have that thought, or even the slightest thing remotely to that thought, I'm going to check on you every day. I don't care what I have going on. I'm going to check on you every day. I'm going to say, listen, what you doing? Let's go for a drive. Like, I'm going to show up, because I understand that everybody may not have the strength to fight or to be drawn back from that
and
thought.
Some people may not even tell. That's the thing. Some people don't tell nobody how they're feeling.
They don't. And I thought that at one point. I thought maybe I'm feeling this because I don't tell people, right? And I tried telling people. And when I tell you, the response I got was beyond me. Like, that's when
Who you tell?
I told people that were close to me. That people that were close to me, I told them. I'm not going to say exactly who they were, but I told them. And it was just like, it was just like, oh, I'm going to call you back. You're going to call me back? By the time you call me back, I might not be able to say call. I'm not going to lie.
No, you don't got to tell more than 3. One person.
I told 3 persons, because I told the first person that I told. I'm not going to say who I told.
No,
but like,
no name, no one.
Told 3 persons, and when I was shocked, I was like, what? And then that actually pushed the thought
even further, like they don't care.
To the forefront of my mind even more. And that's when I was like, God, you got to do something right now before I do something. So like, something got to happen. And that's when I really, truly saw God show up. Because the immediate relief that I felt, I saw God show up that night. And yeah, nobody can tell me God is unreal.
But did you get to the root of why you were getting these suicidal thoughts?
I do understand why I feel the way I feel sometimes. I could write a book, right? But it's a lot. Like, I've been through a lot, and I'm not very vocal about certain things. I'm actually the quiet child. I'm the one that I'm the one that everybody comes to when they have something. So I'm constantly pouring out to people. I'm constantly giving to people, and I don't mind, because I love doing it.
You.
Right. And when it's time for me to go through stuff, I go through, and it's okay. Like, for me, I don't pressure anybody. I don't feel like nobody have to do this, have to do it. You don't have to. I am able to process what I'm going through, and a lot of times
you're hyper independent.
I'm very hyper independent, to the point where, girl, I was at work the other day, right? And I needed to do this management report, and I did not ask my manager to show me how to do it, and it's new to me. But she knows how to do it, because she would do it. But I did not. I sat there for like 3 hours to do something that would have taken me half hour. Because I went through every single report that she could have pulled.
Oh,
I went through every single report.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, this is how you do it. And I got it done. And I did it correctly. But
3 hours.
I'm like, I could have just saved time. Like, you could have just saved time and just asked for help. It's okay to ask for help,
Yes, it's
But
okay.
I struggle.
Yeah,
I truly struggle to ask for help.
Because you don't like people telling you no. It's like, don't waste my time.
No, it's not really the no that I don't like. It's just that experiences that I've had, every time somebody helped me, they wanted something in return. And that just kind of traumatized me, I guess. And kind of through the whole thing of asking for help, especially from a male. I don't, listen, I'm not gonna ask for help.
I understand.
And it kind of affects relationship too. Because people feel like, oh, you don't need me. You don't. I mean, I don't. I kind of want you. I don't need you, but it's like
we need people.
we need people.
Yes.
We need people.
We
people.
all
That's okay.
need a support system. And it might be 2 persons only.
Oh, that's one of the things I wanted to ask you. Do you have a support system?
Yes, I do.
Good. Do you think that somebody could do it without a support system?
We all get support, but sometimes we don't recognize it.
Okay.
So even though you might think you're alone in something, there's somebody praying for you, rooting for you, waiting to help you, and sometimes we don't recognize it.
Okay.
So I don't believe there's a man on an island getting things done without support.
Without support system. Okay.
I believe everyone has a support system. It may be small in different cases, but it doesn't matter. You're getting the support that you need. And when you pray and ask God, Lord, I need help in this area or that area, He's gonna send people to help you.
That's
You just gotta keep at it.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of times persons want to do things, but they feel like if they can't do it, because a friend of mine actually told me, he was like, listen, I want to do this thing, but I feel like nobody believes in me. And I'm always going to
You have to
listen.
believe first.
I'm always going to believe in you. He said he believes that he can do it, but every time he tells somebody, they'll be like, no, that's too much work. And you find that actually happens a lot more than you would think. And people feel as though they don't have a support system. That kind of discourages you.
And sometimes people are just projecting their fear, their own fear
Yeah.
onto the vision that you have, and that dwindles it.
And that's why you need to be careful with who you share
it with.
your vision with. Like if God gives you a vision and this is assigned to you specifically for a reason. When you go and you tell everybody and their mother, you don't know what people are thinking. So you need to be able to protect that, to be able to protect your, to be able to protect your ear, to be able to protect yourself, because there is something about when there's too many voices in your ear.
Yeah.
Like you get distracted, you get sidetracked, you second guess.
You may hear it, but you have to filter what sinks in.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be able to filter what sinks in. So
So I know I'm not the main host here, but I want us to go back on that topic of suicide
okay.
and going back to the root cause of it. When I asked you about if you know where it was coming from.
Yeah.
I know suicidal thoughts, they come from a place of depression,
Yeah.
but depression also is just the demonstration of something else that's happening.
Yeah.
For me, I had to deal with rejection. I had to overcome feeling like if I'm not wanted or anything.
Yeah.
And I trace it back all the way back from childhood,
Yeah.
where it was rooted.
Yeah.
So when I went back to God and everything, it took some praying and fasting and we went, was me and the pastor, and we went all the way back to things that happened a long time ago and sort of deal with it.
Yeah.
And that's how come I would say that I got over that. But for everyone who might be thinking about suicide, it's good to trace back the root cause. We know suicide is because you're depressed, but why are you depressed? It could be rejection. It could be that you were raped when you were younger. It could be
Something deeper.
some type of abuse.
Yeah.
But figure out what that thing is. Go to a therapist if you need to. Go to a pastor. Get help. Because you are needed. You are needed on this earth.
I should just let her be the host at this point, because that's so good. That is so good, and it's so true. Because don't be like me. Ask for help. It's okay, and I'm working on it. I am working on asking for help. I'm not just saying that I don't ask for help and I'm just sticking with that. I understand. One of the things that I realized that I do for the longest while, but in this season more now than ever, I self-reflect and I'm very self-aware.
Good.
So I know where I need to do work. I know where I need to improve. I know where I'm strong, in which areas I'm strong. I know what I need to get done, and I understand what I need to work on, and I understand what God is working on, because I know I can't work on, because me and somebody might fight, and we don't want that.
Yeah. Put it in the hands
We
of
don't
God.
want that. We don't want that. But like, I do understand myself, and I know those things. But that's actually really good. You guys get help. Get help. I know the root, like you said, the root cause of the suicidal thoughts. For me, it also stems, but all the way back to childhood. My childhood was not the easiest. It was not the easiest, but I think that everybody did their best in the situation that they could have done. And I would also say it comes from a place of rejection and not feeling like I'm not enough. Like, for example, I was always an overachiever in school.
Okay.
Like,
you must get
I'm
that
talking top of the
99.
class. I got second when I was like in grade 3 or something, and I did not go school party because I didn't feel like I deserved to go school party. I cried
you
so
didn't
much.
go school party
I didn't go.
because-
I chose not to. I was like, no, I'm not gonna go. I chose not to go because I felt like I didn't deserve to go because I got second, and I cried so much. And that's like the one and only time I got second.
You didn't go school party because you get second?
Because I got second, and I cried so
Child.
much. And that just goes to show, like, girl, what? But that was the only way. My mom has 9 kids. 9 kids. So I felt like the only way I got recognition in my household was when I did good.
When you did good in school.
So that was always a must do for me. Like, I have to get first. I have to. And nobody put the pressure on me, you know. I did it to myself because I wanted to be seen.
Strange.
I wanted to be seen, and I
Like,
wanted to be
look
heard.
at me, look at me.
Yeah, like, oh my God. That's the only time I was celebrated. And yeah, I got second, and I was like, girl, you don't get to go to school party. I cried so much.
Imagine you
it.
get second and you'd put yourself on discipline
Yeah, I
to
was
not go
like,
school party. And I
nobody-
probably get there 4th or 5th and like, I vibing at school party. You try.
As one should.
Go
Listen,
eat the free food and the drinks.
it wasn't even free because we had to bring it. Like, the school party stuff, the bring and buy thing was diabolical. I never did that. When my mom would send the stuff, half of me, half of the school. What do you mean I
No.
gotta buy it back?
Well, my mom would make the stuff. And of course, if it's macaroni and cheese, we get a pan home and a pan for school.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. Even if that, I would take piece from the pan at school because I don't want to buy it back when I go to school. So I'm just gonna take piece. That doesn't make sense
Oh
to
my
me.
God.
They bring it by. This girl, her mom made like this amazing donut, and she would buy it back. I'm like, the son of Vanessa. I can't remember her name, but I'm like, girl, take 2. Like, let me take 2.
Bad influence.
I'm buying back. That's crazy work. I could not understand the bring by seal.
You just buy things that you know your mother make. Does it?
Or if all we come together and take piece and share it, we don't gotta buy it back. But okay. I didn't used to want to buy it back. That was diabolical to me. So speaking of buying and all these things, let's talk about business. Let's get there. Let's get into
All right.
Prowell Fitness. How did you come about? Of all the business ventures, why did you choose fitness?
Well, I got into fitness like in 2015.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the exact period. Either 2015, 2016, sometime around then. But it was a coping mechanism to get my mind off of whatever was happening around that time. That was mainly it. I would exercise every single day.
I told
in
you
my
it
yard.
keeps you from punching somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Okay.
works.
Jump rope and everything. And I said, you know what? I think I should take this to, or try to influence other women
Yeah.
because it helped me to get over stuff. It helped me to, you know, as you say, don't want to punch anyone. And so I started the brand with one style of bra. And before going to the business, after feeling what I felt, I did a sewing course at Carnegie,
Okay.
right? And then during the sewing course, it was good. I realized I don't have the patience for this. And remember, I want things look excellent. And if I ain't got the patience for it, it's better I don't do it. But I can dabble in a little sewing. Make tablecloths and curtains and things. The simple things.
So when I got two things to take in because it can't fit, I could just bring it and you
Yeah,
can
you
just
can bring it
pull
in.
it in.
Pull it
Say
in.
less, queen.
Yeah, and so I decided, I'm into garment construction. I'm into fitness. Let me just merge the two together, right?
Wow, yeah.
And then also I found that a lot of women, especially big busted women, people with big boobs, they get a hard time finding bra to fit. She said like me.
Like me.
Okay, chesty. Yeah, they get a hard time finding the right bra.
Yeah.
And so I designed the first bra. The bra that I launched with is my original design. And it was catered mainly for women with bigger breasts. Of course, I cater for the little cherries and all of that too, but my main aim is to ensure that women in Ghana, women in the Caribbean, one day to come, I'll be able to provide bras for them to be comfortable and be confident. I have a friend, she wears 2 bras. And I was like, no, this can't happen. We need to solve this problem. And that's how come. So it had many parts. So one, to influence women to put their well-being first. That's the entirety of the brand. So it was a focus on women and their holistic well-being.
That's so beautiful though, because you normally find sources of business to be profit oriented. Like, oh, I could make a business out of this since I already like doing it, and profit is the main reason. But
I like money, but I want the money, right?
But I mean, it's not the main reason.
It's not the main reason.
Not the main reason.
But it was mainly to influence women to put their well-being first, because we always put other things in front of us.
Yeah.
We always ensure that, let's say you're a mom, your kids are okay, and you don't cater to yourself. I mean, you need to ensure that you're good so you can show up for others. So that is that aspect of the brand. And then the bra was ensure that women with big boobs get access to a comfortable and a close fitting, a bra that they can practically move in and jump in and so forth.
I do struggle to find bras. Okay, here's my dilemma, right? I am skinny, right, in size. I'm small, but
Gosh, I forget your bag.
the one thing I said, don't forget my bag.
I packed the bag and left it.
Listen, I need a discount
You're gonna
for
get
this
your merch.
because I need my merch.
Big discount.
I need a big discount for this. The inconvenience. But yeah, so the strap part would normally fit, but the front will either be too tight, or if this front piece fits, the rest of it is big. So it's kind of.
This is for all bras, including sports and not like everyday bra.
Yeah. And okay. I don't know. Listen.
So you're wearing the wrong. Well, obviously you're wearing the wrong size.
Yes.
Do you know
wrong
the
size.
technique to know what your cup size?
So let me tell you, I bought some bras the other day, and I just know that the bra that I wear is a B cup, and that is small. So I was like, hey, a C cup. But then the bra that I wear is a B cup, and the band is 32. So I'm like, the 32 fits, the band fits, but then the B cup is too small. So I bought 32C, and I don't know, it's not here as yet, but hopefully it fits.
It may work. So what you can do is take a tape measure and measure your band size. Of course, you said it's 32. Okay. Measure your bust size. I'm not sure. Have you ever measured it before?
No.
So let's say it's No, the bust is bigger than the band. So let's say that is 36. No, you're not. Don't let me take that number too so high. 34.
34, yes.
Let's say 34. 34 bust, 32 band. You minus the band from the bust, right? So that will be 2. And the cup size is determined AB. So you would be a B cup.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I bet y'all didn't know that either. Just learned something, right?
So
That's it.
remember, minus the band size.
Band from the bust.
From the bust. And they use a scale the generic scale is A, B, C, D, E, and then there's double
Yeah,
E, and them kind of. So yeah, so you minus it, whatever. If it's 2, A, B, that's your cup size. A, B, C, that's C is your cup size. A, B, C, D.
Oh, I think I should check it when I get home. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna check it for the fun of it.
Different companies, they implement different other ways, but that is the generic way of doing it. But for sports bra, it's a little different
Okay.
because you want your sports bra to be a bit more tight
Yeah.
and holding you down. So that goes in small, medium, large. But depending on where you source it from, then you will know how it fits. So sometimes a medium can fit you, sometimes a large can fit you. Even an
Yeah.
extra small can work in some cases.
Yes.
If you're doing like those jump up, those HIIT exercises, you can wear an extra small.
Yeah, I need to get some sports bra because the jump up exercises don't really. That'd be hurting. I'm not gonna lie. When you don't have the right bra, you kind of trying to do the
even
jump
if
up
you have
exercise.
cherries, mangoes, watermelon, whatever size it is, it hurts.
So you started this business so that women could be able to put their health first, so
Yeah.
that they can have bras and so on that are comfortable. And how would you say that you have seen it made an impact on people that you would have interacted with?
Yes, based on observation, based on feedback.
You can
I
see your
think,
vision
yes,
come into life.
Yes, I know I need to do more.
Yeah.
I need to do way more than I'm doing. But with time and with God, yeah, that will happen.
Yeah. So, what is the next step for Prowess Fitness?
So today we have announced that we are officially in Fit Fusion's store at Fogarty's on
Wow.
Water Street.
Okay.
So you can go there if you're going to buy supplements. You just look to the side and Pro Fitness right over there, so you can shop Pro Fitness at Fit Fusion. The next step, of course, we need to grow, we need to expand, we need to scale.
Yeah.
I don't have any big announcement here to make, but you'll soon see other things coming out of Pro Fitness.
That is good. That is amazing. Because expansion, it kind of, I don't want to say ache my soul, but a little bit ache my soul. When I see like persons start something, and they started with this like amazing
zeal.
vision
Yeah.
in mind, and it's just like exciting, and then it just plummets.
Yeah.
Like, where is the enthusiasm that was there
Where
when
are we
you
taking
first
it?
started? I feel like just continue doing what you're doing. I think everything come over time. You have to remain consistent. Consistency
And
is
that's why
key.
you gotta circle back to your why.
Your why.
Yeah.
Your why is very important. I'm also speaking to myself because I know you guys are gonna say, but she hasn't posted a video in like a month. That's not the point. It's not the point. It's not about
My
me.
girl tired.
It's not about me. I'm tired. I'm tired, but it's not that.
She never eat all day.
Don't put the business out there. It's not
Yes.
this. I'm gonna get something to eat after here, but it's not that I didn't want to post. It's just that I've been having some difficulties that relates to organizing and scheduling time that works for everybody. Like, I've been trying to get you on here along with Erlisha, but that didn't happen because your guys' time is different, and then I have to make sure that I have a studio available to record. I'm working on setting up a studio
Yeah.
for my
Everything
guests.
you want to do, it takes time,
takes time.
resources.
One
energy.
step at a time. But don't think I forgot that you mentioned. What's your mom's name?
My mom's name, Mary Prowell.
Auntie Mary. Auntie Mary, just okay. This is where the podcast ends for you.
Oh, she could chew down.
Yes, she could shoot out.
Okay.
Auntie Mary could shoot out. But you mentioned using fitness and exercise as a way of like stress relief, of getting past everything that happened. Is that the only way that you found to
No,
relieve stress?
That is a major way.
Yeah.
Major thing for me, because I can't go 2 weeks. Sometimes I do go 2 weeks without exercise, but it feels like something is missing in my life.
Yeah.
Ay. But I do have other ways. Of course, I make sure that how I feel, I express it
Yes.
to one person at least. Let somebody know exactly how I'm feeling and why I'm feeling how I'm feeling. And of course, prayer.
That's it. Yeah.
Right? I think I should say that first. Pray first.
Yeah.
And then if you feel inclined to still tell somebody, you tell them. Because getting it off of your chest is, it's cathartic. It helps you to get over things faster than keeping it inside.
For me, I write.
Oh, that's it. That's good too.
I write.
I do have a journal, yeah. Okay,
Journaling is
somebody should
something.
find that journal.
Don't let nobody find your journal. But I write. Like even if I'm to express something to somebody, let's say you do something that affected me, before I come to you, I'm gonna write it. Because I don't like the idea of saying things out of anger or things that you can't take back. So I will be expressing truthfully, but I'm gonna process it first. So I'm not coming to you to attack you. I'm coming to you to simply explain what you did.
Want to have a conversation.
To have a conversation and a mature one at that, to where you can understand me and I can understand you. And even if we disagree, at least we understand each other. So that's one of the ways I process things. And I've tried other things and it is not the healthiest of things. So
we wouldn't talk about that.
We will talk about it. Listen, we're talking about it. That's why Auntie Mary just tuned out.
Okay.
Auntie Mary tuned out now.
Let's
so
go
we're
there.
talking about we're talking about the things that we do for fun. You mentioned earlier before the podcast started that you don't like when people ask you what you do for fun because we don't party, right? We don't party and we don't want people to say that we're boring.
Yes,
but we have tried a few things that we're going to talk about that we tried.
And of course, this big age never party in my life. Yeah, I have, but I realized that it's not something that I like.
Yeah,
or would
I can
continuously
understand
do. So don't think I'm sitting here. I lived, and I'm still living. So what do I do for fun? I like nature. I like to, if I can go hiking, if I can go on some nature tour, ATV rides.
I like the ATV. I try that. That's nice. But the
anything
hiking
to do with outside,
crazy.
Yeah,
this heat is too much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you no. I might tell you a joke, but I love to hear like hiking in the heat is crazy.
It's
work.
fun.
It's crazy work.
It's fun with the right people.
I'm just gonna stay on the indoor. I like to travel.
Okay.
But you were saying?
Oh yeah, that too. Of course, I haven't traveled outside of Ghana in a while, but that is something that I like to do.
I like to travel, but I don't like the process of traveling. Like I just want to reach to the place. I don't want to do the 13 hours on the plane. It's still, like if I had to choose one superpower, I'd choose teleportation. Because I just want to get there.
You just want to get there. Just think it and you reach.
And just think it and be outside. But I could understand the not liking parties and stuff. And people often tell me I'm boring too. Because, oh my God, you just be like, oh lady, first of all, y'all could be out there sitting if y'all want. But two, here's what, there's a series of things I don't like. I don't like the smell of alcohol. So every time I go to a party, like people reek of alcohol. That annoys me. I don't like when people walk and kind of jam you. If you go to a party and it's a crowded place, people are going to walk and jam you. I don't like that.
Yeah, you're inside girly.
I am very much inside girly. I don't like the loud noises. I don't like... While I've gone to like parties and clubs and stuff, it wasn't even for me.
Yeah, you go because a friend wants to go or it's a birthday party or something.
I'm oftentimes the designated driver. So I go because people need to get home safe. And I'm just going to come with you for the sake of that. But I could understand not liking the parties and stuff. And I've tried a few things outside of prayer and fasting and stuff. And nothing works like prayer works.
And sometimes we have to go through those experiences to rediscover what really helps.
So true.
So you might go and whatever you did, I'm leaving that for you to confess.
We're going to have some confessions.
And then you did it and it's like, no, this is not it. Back to my source.
So we're going to tell the people what's the worst thing that we tried as it relates to coping mechanisms.
The worst thing.
The worst things. We're going to tell y'all the worst things. I'm going to let Denita go first because she's the guest. She's going to say the worst things that she tried.
I cannot say it here. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, don't worry, Auntie Mary watching the movie. We done. Let Auntie Mary log out.
I can't say it.
Okay,
I definitely cannot say it.
she can't let you guys know. What is the worst thing?
It's juicy, but I can't.
Okay, let's say the second worst thing.
The second worst thing I've tried as a coping mechanism. I don't even think there's a second. Like that was one of the things that I tried, which is the worst. And I don't think there was like a second to that.
Okay, so if you tried that thing the one time, you were just like, nah, this doesn't work, and just like never did it again.
Nope.
Okay, I love that for you. I love that for you. That is so good. That's so good. I tried ecstasy. Ecstasy almost got me hooked. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm not saying this for you guys to try it. Don't try it. It's not good. It's not safe. It's not healthy. But I was going through so much, and I was just like, you know what? Friend of mine gave it to me, and I didn't know what he was giving to me. He was just like, drink this, and he kind of mixed it into a drink, and I drank it, and I was on cloud 9.
Okay.
But it was an emotional drug, so I cried. Okay. I cried so much.
Let out everything that was
just
happening.
Everything. And then in like a week or so, I was like, can you
hook me up again?
Can you break this?
The girl became an addict.
Listen, can I have a...
You call like this?
Yeah.
Scratching it.
I wasn't scratching it. I hadn't gotten to that point yet. What?
Bye, Felicia.
He was like, no, no. And I wanted the contact of the person he was getting it from. He's like, no. Because you're not gonna become. But I thank God that I didn't get hooked on it. I tried it 3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
3 times.
I thought it was like a.
No, it wasn't a lot. I
like
would have
months.
If I had the contact, I probably would have. Because when I tell you a girl was going through it, I was going through it. It was not an easy time. But I tried it 3 times.
Okay.
He allowed me to have it.
That's a reasonable. Okay. You didn't go all
I didn't
out.
go all out. Probably would have been hooked, and you guys would have never been able to be a part of the Purposeful Podcast, because I wouldn't have been here. I would have been on the streets somewhere. Probably would not have been on the streets. That's extreme. But like, but somewhere hooked on some sex. So we thank God.
Yeah,
we thank God
for delivering her.
We thank God for deliverance. And I'm actually happy that I had that experience though. Because it actually showed me how to cope purposefully, or how to cope intentionally. So now I know how to. At first, I would like suffocate my thoughts. I don't want to think about things. I don't want to process things because I don't want to feel a certain way. Because every time I feel a certain way, it overwhelms me, and then I don't like cry as a gangster. Like you can't be out here. You can't be out here crying.
Gangster for bishops.
As a gangster, yeah, as a gangster. I'm a gangster for the Lord.
Okay.
And but as a gangster you can't be out here crying, so I never used to like to feel things and process things, but after having that experience and the whole experience to where I went back to God and all these things, I know how to process my emotions. So even if I'm feeling something and I feel like I'm overwhelmed and exhausted, I take some time, and I'm intentional about the times that I take. At first, it was just isolation, to where I would just lock myself away from everything and everyone and just be in a state of sadness and depression all the time, with the curtains drawn and everything just dark, But now, when I do decide, like today, I wasn't on my phone. My friend messaged me. He was like, "Are you alive?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay," but I've been overwhelmed. So I would step back and truly take the time away from social media, from everything, from everybody, and just process what I'm feeling. Cry if I need to cry. Shout if I need to shout. Scream if I need to scream. And after that moment, like I was telling you earlier, I had a mental breakdown at work the other day. Sat in the car, scream, cry. And when I'm finished, I was just like...
Fix a face. Back inside.
And I went back to work because life goes on. So I think I've found it's not 100% the healthy way to do things. So I no longer isolate. I'm more of in solitude, to where I just separate myself from everything, like you were saying, separate yourself from the world, from the distractions, and just spend time in the presence of God. I read my Bible, and just process things the way.
At that time, it's really important to build a healthy routine.
Yeah.
It may seem as though it's boring, you're doing this one thing over and over again, but in that time, that's what builds you back up to go put yourself back into the world.
Yeah.
Build a healthy routine, read your Bible, exercise. If you have a fixed time to do it, it may seem, mundane and dry, but it helps.
It does. And like journal, write your thoughts, write the things that you want to say, write the things that you want to do. I can't remember who it is, and I always do this to where I don't know who said what I'm about to say, but somebody said that when you write down a problem, you've already solved half of it.
Because you recognize.
Yeah.
Because that's the first part. You need to recognize that there is a problem.
When you write that down, half of it already solved. Half the worry is gone. It's just not to figure out the next step. And my sister and my cousin, we were talking earlier this afternoon, and we were saying, a lot of times we're stressed and exhausted, and then God is working everything out, and you're just fighting up for no reason.
Chill.
Just relax.
Just live.
Bend
Do
your
what
knees.
you're doing and just live. Yeah.
Just live. I'm sure you guys love Denita. I want you to name Danika so bad.
I have a sister by the name of, we call her Dannika.
My family calls me that.
Okay.
Dannika. Because that's actually how my name is spelled, with two N's.
Well, she's Danica, but it's still the same, one and the same, whatever.
Potato.
Yeah.
I know like 5 persons with my name and like 3 people with my birthday. I'm like, can I have something?
What's this?
Can I be special? Can I just have
so many
something?
babies born on the same day as you, my sweetheart.
My supervisor's same birthday. I'm like, bro, when I went to school, I knew like 2 people
It's
in the same
exciting
class.
to share birthday.
No.
I don't think God froze the rest of the world just so you could born on a particular day. Or maybe we could squeeze in an extra day after December 31st.
If I had waited and be born at the time that I should have been, maybe I wouldn't have had so many people with the same birthday. Because I was born. No, I was born at 6 months.
When is your birthday?
June 4th.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, fair enough. There are a lot of people with the same birthday, but why do I know them though? Like, can I just have a day? No? Anyway, for my birthday, I still be taking the day, the week, the month, everything. It's about me. But Denita, I was saying, it was wonderful to have you here on the Purposeful Podcast. I'm sure you guys would have received some good nuggets that you can take away, some advice. If you were struggling with suicidal thoughts, if you were struggling with anything rather in life, ask for help. It is okay. It is okay to ask for help. No one expects you to be strong. You are not an island. You are not meant to be an island. You are meant to have a support system, and you have a support system whether you realize it or not. Just find, like Denita said, that one person that that you can go to, that that you can talk to. And if you feel like you don't have that person, you can always talk to God. You can always talk to God. And I promise you, He's not tired of hearing you. He's not tired of seeing you. And He knows everything that you've been through, that you've gone through. Nothing is new under the sun. Everything that you've experienced, everything that you think that you can't overcome, every single situation, it has happened before. And if it has happened before, God knows exactly what you need in this moment. And He is going to give you exactly what you need. So I want you guys to continue to be yourselves, to be your unique self. Understand that you are here for a reason. You are here for a purpose, and there's no one that will do what you are assigned to do the way that you will do it.
Yeah.
So if you don't believe in anything else, believe in that. Believe that you are here for a purpose, and believe that you are meant to achieve greatness in life. You are called for a reason. You are here for a reason. I don't believe that anyone was born out of coincidence. I don't believe that that's the case. And if you are struggling, ask for help. If you need to see a therapist, see your pastor, see somebody. Because as much as you may think that no one cares and no one loves you, no one sees you or hear you, that's not true. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Just ask for the help that you need.
And to add to what she's saying also, a lot of young people might be going through it because of what other people are saying about them. You need to block out the noise and focus on what God says about you and how you want to show up in this world. Don't be concerned with the she look good in this, or they didn't say this the right way, or da, da, da. Everything is a learning curve. Everything that you go through, you have the opportunity to learn from it. So don't be too hung up on what other people think about you. You need to know you need to be self-aware.
Yeah.
You need to understand who you are.
Yeah.
You need to ensure that you recognize your value
Yeah.
and that you are worthy of every good thing that comes your way.
Yeah. And we are so accustomed to bad and negative things happening that if something good starts to happen, you kind of think, I wonder when the other shoe is going to drop. Like you have that mindset, the way you're thinking that, oh, this is just temporary. This is going to... No. Let's try to live in the moment of the positive things, to appreciate the positive things, to understand that you deserve the things that are happening that are good to you. And also, like Denita was saying, give yourself a chance to, when you mess up, just give yourself a chance, give yourself grace, because this is your first time. This is your first time doing this. This is your first time living life. And give the people around you grace also, because it's also their first time. We were talking about giving your parents grace. Understand that, live life with an open mind. Understand that you are here for the first time. You're doing this for the first time. You're going to make mistakes, but don't let the mistakes be in vain. Let the mistakes be a life lesson. Learn and grow from everything that you would have experienced, and give yourself and the people around you as much grace as possible. And that's all I want to say to you guys, because I'm hungry. So it was wonderful having Denita here. Let's tell the people where they can find Prowell's Fitness on social media. Tell the people where they can find you, how they can contact you, and give us some information on how we can find you and Prowell's Fitness.
So you can find Prowell Fitness on Instagram under that same name, Prowell Fitness, Prowell. On Facebook and on TikTok. We're now trying with our TikTok, but we're getting there. You can order via the numbers listed, the one number that is listed there, or you can pick up at Fit Fusion in Fogarty's Mall. That's on Water Street. We have sports bras, leggings, we have socks, we have shorts, we have t-shirts.
Okay, you guys heard it right here. Get down to Prowell's Fitness. You guys go on their social media pages, like, share, subscribe, and get the word out there. We are promoting wellness. We are promoting health. We are promoting purpose. We are promoting women being in their most comfortable and most confident self. So you guys head over to those pages and support, like, share, subscribe. I want to thank you so much for joining me once more on another episode of the Purposeful Podcast. Remember that audio drops on Spotify and Apple Podcasts on Thursdays, and the video drops on YouTube on Friday. So stay tuned. If you are new here, like, share, subscribe. And if you are not here, if you are the OG, triple OG, I will see you next time, babies. Bye.